Hello, and welcome to the senior thesis presentations. I want to thank everyone involved with this wonderful academic exercise. To the teachers who are giving up an afternoon in order to watch and assess our senior presentations, and especially a big thanks to the seniors for all the work that you guys have put in this year in order to produce so fine, so superior, so excellent a written composition. You guys have spent the entire year researching a topic of your choice, something that you guys have been very passionate about, something that you guys have cared about. You guys have written a 25-page research paper, and now you are preparing to defend your thesis, your argument before a panel of your peers and your teachers. Everyone, this is a wonderful academic exercise that we are embarking upon now. This is something that was practiced back in medieval universities, hence the clerical robe that I am wearing right now. In medieval universities, students, not unlike yourselves, would go through the trivium. They would learn grammar and logic and rhetoric. Then they would learn the quadrivium and the liberal arts. And if they were so inclined, they would go through even more schooling and study theology or philosophy. And when they were ready to join the ranks of the masters at the university, they would produce a thesis. They would produce a paper on an argument advancing a topic in scholarship exactly like you guys have done now. So I thank you all for participating in so grand an exercise as this. Just want to give a few details to help everybody out here so that this process would go as smooth as possible. First, I need to get out my wand. Now, this here is the senior thesis oral presentation rubric. Copies have been distributed in each room for the teachers in order to adequately grade the presentations that they're watching. If you would, write the name of the student who's presenting. If you would, please include a time where the students are shooting for a time of between 10 to 12 minutes for their senior thesis presentations. So if somebody would maintain a clock on their iPhone or their iPad, and just write the time down here, please. There are 4 categories that we are assessing the students on. First is their speech, that their speech is clearly articulated. You can keep track of verbal clutter if you like, ums, uhs, rights, and so on and so forth. And remember, their speech should land somewhere between 10 to 12 minutes. Then we are assessing the students on their presentation, that they made excellent use of presentation software. So their PowerPoint, that it has good images, good text. It supplements their thesis defense. It does not necessarily overwhelm their thesis, right? The PowerPoint does not contain an overwhelming amount of text or too little text. It has an appropriate amount of text. Then the third criteria is the clarity of their argument, that their argument is clearly supported with somewhere between 8 to 10 solid pieces of evidence. Now these pieces of evidence are going to be scattered around the rest of their 10 to 12 minute presentation, but as you listen to the students give their thesis presentations, as they defend the quality of their argument, it should be apparent to you that this student has adequately defended, researched, they understand many of the potential weaknesses in their argument, maybe they've addressed those, but on the whole you are assessing just how well the student has advanced a particular claim and defended it for you. And lastly, professionalism, that the students are dressed professionally. Shoes, belts, maybe a nice jacket, a tie, so on and so forth. That the students have taken this exercise seriously and that their attire reflects it. Once you guys are done with the presentations, the teachers will ask maybe 1 or 2 short questions, just based on the content of your argument, and as they feel so led. Teachers, you, in this document that I shared with you here, entitled Senior Thesis Oral Presentations and Questions, you can actually find a list of everybody's thesis, of everybody's title, the descriptions of their thesis, and some questions by clicking on the View button, and then go to View down to Document Outline. And again, my wand, you can see here the names of all of our absolutely fantastic seniors in alphabetical order. If you were to click on any one of these figures through here, you'll see a description of their thesis. They'll have a title, a short description, and the Thales outcome that particular student was advancing in their paper. And at times there'll be some questions here that you can feel free to ask if you would like to. So that way the students get, because this whole exercise is all about defending your thesis, defending your argument. So that's one thing that we do want to give the students some practice at doing, in terms of, you know, speaking in front of a crowd and handling any questions that the crowd may have for them. Once you all are done, go ahead and take the 3 rubrics that you have. So each teacher will grade each student's presentation, and just go ahead and put them in the manila folders that have been distributed to each classroom. Once the exercises are over, once everybody has defended their thesis, you can go ahead and turn these manila folders into me. Again, I can't thank you all enough for your hard work, your dedication, and for giving up your time, everyone. Giving up your time this afternoon in order to assist our absolutely fantastic seniors in this last step of their journey here at Thales Academy. For the seniors who are here, I've had a lot of you guys since the 7th grade. Some of you have known even longer than that. I've seen you guys, you know, grow up, mature, you know, all sorts of wonderful things like that. And I can't say enough how proud I am of you for the hard work that you put in. And I'm so thankful that I've gotten to be the person to shepherd you through this last stage here. So I want to wish everyone good luck. Good luck. Because you guys, you know, you've worked hard, and now this is just that last step. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and begin our presentations.